Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I thought I'd put together a video diary for you on JetPower 2024 and share with you some of the details around the event. So we flew out from Heathrow Airport, ready to Frankfurt on the Thursday to get out there a day early before the event. The event runs through Friday to Sunday. Slight delay, but not too long, just about an hour, and we're soon on the plane and ready to go. So my partner in crime for the trip was Andy, aka Aerosmithy RC, so make sure you check out his channel. And we managed to find our hire car as well. Oh, there's Andy. We were absolutely stung on the insurance for the hire car. Apparently nothing was included. Let's pay €31 per day for extra insurance, which we didn't, and it had any dents on it. We're going to get charged €1,500 per dent. €1,500? Hello, Germany! Having got over the shock of the cost of the insurance for the hire car, we headed out to our accommodation, which was about an hour's drive, hour and 20 maybe, and that was in Hager. It was super easy to drive in Germany, not that I'd done any driving at all during the trip, that was all down to Andy, and the accommodation was on booking.com, and again was easy to find. Once checked in, we headed straight over to JetPower, which is only 17 minutes away from where we're staying. Ideal. So as it was Thursday, the event hadn't officially started, but we decided we'll have a quick look around the flight line, managed to catch Pickering doing one of his test flights, which was great, and a quick look around the vendors hall and around the beer. So on the way back, we decided to scope out the local town. I managed to find a Lidl's nearby and a bunch of other shops, which was super handy. I'm sure Andy's not going to appreciate this photo in the video, but never mind. We got ourselves some breakfast for the next couple of mornings, which meant we could just get up and go early the next day. So we left about 8:30, headed down into JetPower, and you will notice we were driving in the wrong way here. It's one of the things that made JetPower really stand out for me, definitely against the events in the UK that I've been to this year, is that rather large vendor hall on the left hand side. That the great big white marquee, which is absolutely massive. We could go in, get shelter, but also have decent conversations and look at all the kit that was flying throughout the 3 days. That was super cool. So I've actually done a separate video on that, so make sure you check out that down below in the description. So we've just arrived at JetPower, and this is on the Friday. Give you a quick look around, a quick look down the flight lines. Doesn't officially start flying just yet. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. There is the absolutely massive tent with all the traders. Massive open space. And here's some of the jets getting ready on the flight line. Let's go and have a look. Everything out here is just massive. Beautiful. There's the flight line right in the distance. You can probably just about to see. Here comes a couple of beautiful F-16s. Right, let's go and have a look inside. Hey guys, so I'm with Andy, who's going to help me out going around the traders exhibition here at JetPower. So Andy, take it away. Let's take a walkabout. What have we got here?
It's cold. It's cold today.
It's cold.
We're at the Air World stand, which never fails to not to impress. MiG-21, F-104 Starfighter in the background.
In the background, taking up the entire background. Look at the size of this. And there's a few people in front of it at the moment, but you can get the scale okay.
Not 100% sure of the nationality markings on the F-104, but there's a German one on the floor, which will be an F-104G.
Okay.
Germany took up the Starfighter and turned it into a multi-role fighter. Didn't work out so well, but I think that is one of the F-104Gs that they operated for a long time. Hawker Hunter in a slightly unusual scheme. Comet.
Okay.
Emmy something Comet.
Yeah, something completely different down the deck here. Nice to see though.
Second World War rocket-propelled jet, and I don't know, some tasty-looking crop duster with winglets on.
Yeah, that's a bit of Dave, isn't it? Our friend Dave.
I think it is.
Shout out to Doc Brown. Doc Brown?
Doc Brown, yeah. Agro Turbo. Just, you know, for those circumstances where you need your crops dusting in a hurry, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow, but...
And one of the things that made JetPower extra special for me was bumping into people that I already knew. So here's Martin Pickering and Carlos and a few other friends. Jonathan from the Lighter Side of RC, who I've been following for years. Got to meet Rami RC briefly as well. So definitely check out these YouTube channels. And of course, friends from the UK as well. We have Pro Build and also Nexus models there as well. So we're about to watch Rye fly his Matrix. Pilot RC Matrix, just starting up now. We're quite close to the flight line, which is pretty nice. Absolutely incredible flight. I hope they come out well, guys.
I'm so much bigger than you, Tony. No.
Definitely a wide variety of models at JetPower, models that I've never ever seen before fly, including some absolutely fantastic scale turbine helicopters. So one of the advantages for going over 3 days is that you can take your time from going between the flight line and the vendor hall and go back and forward and not worry about missing anything. They publish all the schedules as to who's flying or what exhibitors flying and when they're flying, so you know where you need to be. So definitely recommend making the most of it and going for the full 3 days. So Calf Models had a very impressive display inside the vendor hall, but they probably also stole the show a bit in my opinion with these two F4 Phantoms which are on display, and they also brought out twice per each day to fly in formation as well. And this was something really special to watch, and the full video again is linked down below in the description. also a hangar that you could walk around, which had some full-size aircraft in it, and also a load of models that had been stored in there, come directly off the flight line. So we took the opportunity to have a quick sneak through and look in there. Wasn't really sure if you meant to be in here or not. Obviously we didn't touch anything, we just kind of admired what was going on inside. So here's a few friends from Team AZ Aerosports that came over from the UK just for the trip. Weren't flying this time around, but have flown here before. So just a quick note on food. So food, in my opinion, wasn't really good at the event. Yes, there's a place to get a few bits of snacks and maybe the odd coffee. There's no decent coffee. There's lots of places you get beer from. So compared to UK events I've been to, I think the UK are probably a lot better when it comes to food stalls. Wasn't really an issue, but just thought I'd note that. There's plenty of places you can go get food in the evenings around the local villages, but you typically needed to pre-book. Day 2 started off pretty much the same way. We were up early and at JetPower by 9 o'clock, and it was definitely the busier day of the 3 days. So this is the Saturday. So I presume a lot of people work on Friday. Saturday was the main day. I don't really know if weather was an issue. It was overcast for most of the trip, rained probably once or twice, but didn't ruin it in any way. So definitely a busier day. Worth noting the flight line is quite far back from where the spectators stand. Not really an issue, that's really down to safety. The rest of day 2 and day 3 for me was spent just going backwards and forwards between the flight line and back into the exhibition hall, which I really enjoyed. I didn't record every single flight because being stuck behind a camera isn't much fun, to be honest with you, and I wanted to take in the atmosphere and take in the flights myself. I did record a fair amount, which I have been slowly publishing out to my YouTube channel along with this video. One thing that I did really enjoy, and I want to do more of next time round, is actually going into the exhibition hall, actually talking to the exhibitors about what's new and what they're showing off. So let's have a look at a few bits and pieces which I did manage to record on this trip.
So take us through. So first of all, how do I pronounce the product name? Is it CHA servo or is it CHA servo?
Exactly, CHA, but you pronounce it CHA.
CHA.
Yeah,
CHA.
and it stands for car, helicopters, and airplanes.
I didn't know that. So cars,
good thing we're
helicopters,
talking.
airplanes. That's absolutely great. So take us through. Tell us about some of your products.
Yeah, for sure, you bet. So we did start off 2 years ago. We just had our birthday a couple of days ago. And
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so we started off with the 6mm servos. So our roots are actually for F3K, for DLG gliders, super light, and you need the precision, of course. So we did start off with 6mm, went up to 9mm, and the range just exploded after that.
Wow. So only been going for 2 years.
Yeah.
Guys, started off with DLGs. I do like a DLG glider.
Exactly.
And the range has just gone on. And I hear you do some 70kg servos as well. We'll just talk
Exactly,
about
yeah,
those a little while
we
ago.
do. So that's pretty. Until 70-10 and then start. One moment. Here it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we do have that's our HV 7010. You can use it all the way up to 8.4 volts. It's a 70 kilo servo. It has an IP65, so it's also waterproof. And what's pretty unique about this one, I will see if I can arrange it just with my hands. So that's going to set a new standard within the industry. You're going to see that within the next couple of years. It does come with an 8mm spline.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, just to get all the torque, the 70 kilos all the way up here.
Yeah.
And it does come with this very long aluminum arm. So this one is perfect if you're currently using 2 or 3 servos. You can go down to 1 servo or maybe 2, depending on how much force you want on that aileron or elevator, of course.
And talk to me about your naming convention as well, because I think people get confused over what servo to buy, but the HV70, is the 70 part 70 kilograms?
Yeah, mostly. So you can, sometimes you see within the name what's the specification for it. So this one does have the 70 in it, which means it's 70 kilos, of course. Yeah. But if we take, for example, our one of our newest servos. It's the HV150. It's a 15 millimeter servo. So this one stands for the width of it.
Right, I see. Okay. So pay attention to the naming convention, guys, the numbering as well. And the specs are always available. So take time looking through the specifications so you can get the size, the torque ratings, the speed, so on and so forth. But I definitely recommend you check these out. And if you're in the UK, check out ProBuild-UK because they are the UK supplier for these servos. And I'm definitely going to be using them in a model coming up soon. So you will see them on the channel. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time.
You
have a
bet,
great
always.
event. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Here's the importer of Skywing. Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
I've lost my partner and his microphone.
Oh, right,
Hold that
thanks.
between you and Stefan. We'll
Thanks,
catch some of the
thanks,
conversation,
yeah.
have a look inside here.
Stefan's just, you just missed it. He's just finished.
Oh, no.
So this is the demo version.
Hold it up a little bit.
This is
Towards your face.
The demo. Oh, I've got it.
Yeah, you're speaking into it.
It's like I'm speaking to a mouse.
Yeah, you are.
This is the demo version that Nico's going to fly.
Okay, brilliant.
145. So I look forward to seeing that.
1:45 today, so we'll make sure we
Yeah.
catch that flight, guys, and I'll add it to the channel. So make sure you like and subscribe.
And it just happens to be the same one that I may or may not be getting, depending on who's watching this video later. If
there you
my
go,
wife's
Dave.
watching this video, then I'm definitely not getting it. If
There's a confession.
if she isn't watching it, then I am.
So what you're saying, at some point soon we'll see a close-up of this when it's at your house?
Maybe. Maybe.
You have to do an instruction video for the video for him.
Yeah.
Do you want to? I mean, it'd be good if Stefan talks a bit about.
Yeah, Stefan, would you like to grab the mic? Just tell us about a little bit about the model.
Okay, we have the 110-inch Falcon with a 300 three-win turbine. We built it up with Powerbox Systems SR2 with ISAT with a GPS 3, and we have batteries from Gensace, and we use a core for transmitter. The plane is pre-installed with a tank, with a landing gear, with what's the name? The hose for
The vector thrust pipe.
the vector
It's
thrust
got a vector
pipe.
thrust nozzle on it.
Yeah, it has a vector on the truss pipe. It's installed with a quick linkage or quick servo connection system to have a very short time to build it up on the airfield.
Awesome, yes, that's one of the things, isn't it? It's a quick assembly time at the airfield. So a lot of components already pre-installed. What you're saying, I must admit, it does look absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to go and see this.
It comes with a smoke system. Yeah.
It comes with the smoke system. You have to put the smoke pump in it and to check the fuel line for the smoke system to go the correct smoke out of the pipe.
And the undercarriages are electric, and they come with brakes.
Yes, that's correct.
And
It
do we
looks
know what the
beautiful.
retail price is? What's the
The price is 5,500 euros.
That is a lot of jet and components for the price.
Yeah, it's good. When you look at some of the other 2.8 meter sport jets on the market with vector thrust, they don't come near that price.
Yeah.
I mean, they're more expensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I am a fan of Skywing products. You've seen a few Skywing fixed-wing models on my channel already, and I do like them. I was just talking actually to ProBuild about Skywing. Actually, great quality. So you can see this jet as well is really good quality. So yeah, we'll look forward to seeing the flight. Thank you, Stefan, for your time.
You're
Hang over
welcome.
it. Have a good event.
Have a nice day.
Cheers. All the best.
I like the scheme on this Cobra.
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah,
good,
we're
thank
good.
you.
We're good. We're just
fine.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Matt.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Hi.
I,
Just admiring your display here.
do these come painted, or do people have to
Customer
paint?
shame painting.
Customer paints.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is our company machine, and the original in the US they have this paint scheme.
Yeah, I know. So I've seen the real one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, not in person. On YouTube, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, it's just phenomenal.
This is our small one. We have the same and a little bit bigger. There's a picture.
Sorry, this is the small one.
Yes, this is the small one.
That's the small one,
For our
right?
company, this is the smallest helicopter we have,
Okay.
with
Wow.
2.4 meter rotor diameter.
Electric or turbine?
Turbine.
Turbine.
All our helicopters in the company are turbine helicopters, but we also can deliver in electric.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's just phenomenal. How much would something like this weigh?
What?
How much would it weigh?
This one about 19 kilogram.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not.
No, she's very light.
Dry or wet? Dry.
Wet.
Wet. Okay.
19. It's 19 kilograms wet. Yeah.
Yes. And in this video you see our biggest helicopter with about flying weight 60 kilogram.
60.
60.
Wow.
I mean 3.4 meter rotor diameter.
It looks so much more scale when they're heavy.
Yes, and it sounds more scale.
Yeah.
The smaller you have with turbine, the turbine is too loud, make too much noise.
Yeah. Well, because of the head speed?
Nearly about 850 to 900 for the most of ours.
Right.
For the big one I didn't know real because I don't fly it until now and I don't know which gear is in.
Yeah. So where are you guys based? Germany?
Yes, here in northern Germany, near
northern.
Bremen.
Oh, okay. Right. And you ship internationally?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much for having a chat. And nice to meet you.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice
See you on the
day.
video.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
So for me guys, JetPower 2024 was a massive thumbs up. I thoroughly enjoyed my time out there. I recommend you add it to your list and get out to 2025 next year. So if you want to put a budget together, I recommend budgeting about £700-ish, there or thereabouts. I mean, flights probably going to be a couple £100 each to go out there. Car hire, as you saw, started off at £58 for the 4 days, then added €31 per day on top of that. Airbnb, just a few £100, and of course you want money for food. So it's not ridiculously expensive. It is worthwhile doing it, and from my point of view, it was a massive show, and I really enjoyed it. So guys, I'll leave you now with this final flight, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time round.
Ja, auch hier von der Figur Wetterangebot. Ja, das ist ein gutes Stichwort am Start von Tomahawk Aviation. Das ist der falsche. Das ist schon ein Riesenkoffer. Also die macht 50 Euro. Aber die Stabilität an Sportlichkeit eingebüßt aufgrund der Größe. Und da hat man wirklich so Attribute der kleineren in diesem Riesenturm, Entschuldigung, wie ich das so sage, wirklich der Preis mit einer Runde und es hat Man muss ja immer vorsichtig sein mit Superlativen, da darf man nicht. Unter uns dieser ganze Papa, der ist nicht gesagt. Das ist ein Angebot, steht. Da kommt es uns rein. Wunderschön. Also nach oben ausqueren. Und da ist sie wieder. Aufgehoben. Die Futura XXL von Tomahawk Animation. Klasse.